On this subject of dreams, let me tell you about a few dreams that have affected empires. I'm talking of like civilizations. There's the Egyptian civilization that was completely transformed when the Pharaoh had a dream that completely took him by surprise. He had a dream of the seven cows and actually 14 cows, seven fat cows and seven skinny cows. And this dream was about the economy, yet he could not understand that. And this dream affected how the policy was put together. Of course, this is the story of Joseph. If you read in the ancient scriptures, Joseph that was given the ability to interpret the dream. And so that dream was about the economy, famine, and growth. Actually, it was growth, then famine, and how to prepare. The wisdom was given how to prepare. In this kind of dream, you're given a conundrum. You're given something to think about, something to reflect. You're given a problem. And the solution sometimes is with the wisdom that comes to interpret that dream. Many times in our dreams, we are given a question that comes in the form of a scenario, of a story. Here, the seven skinny cows were coming after the seven fat cows were there, and they ate the fat cows. And Joseph was managed to interpret the dreams because he had a gift from God. Many people are gifted to understand this land of mystery that dreams are. Another dream was Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon. He had a dream. He had quite a few dreams. He had a dream of a statue that was made of different metals, starting from the head of gold to the chest of silver to the waist of bronze and the feet of iron and the legs of iron and the feet of iron mixed with clay, and of how one rock would come and destroy the statue. And this was a dream that was about civilizations that were to come. And he did not understand it, and he was really frustrated about that. And so he summoned all the wise men of the country, and none could actually decipher the dream, let alone even guess what it was, because he didn't reveal it. But in the same way he was given the dream was given to Daniel, and Daniel interpreted the dream, received the same dream, and interpreted it. And this dream was showing the sequence of empires that were to follow Babylon. And this is what we have come to see in history. So much so that some people believe that the book of Daniel, at least that part, was added later, and that was not actually a prediction of the future. Dreams are so much more than what you can think by just your human logic. Dreams are for us to consider, to take seriously, so that when we actually take them seriously, we can be given some information, some intelligence of the future, of the past, of your own life. Many times warnings come and people do not take attention to them. And we fall into all sorts of traps and bad decisions because we're not following the warnings. Many leaders receive dreams. Few talk about them. And it's not something new agey to actually consider your dreams. No, this is a gift from God, from the Creator. It is a way that is beyond technology. It is a way that existed before technology arrived, before AI arrived. And I dare say it will continue to be. Although now, scientists and technologists are trying to actually enter in your brain. The best thing you can do is protect your mind. And you have to also renew your mind. And to renew your mind, you must have access to truth. And to access to truth, you must encounter truth himself. I did say himself. Truth is a person. Truth is God. Truth is God made flesh. Truth is when reality meets all the perspectives and nothing falls. Truth does not fall. And dreams can reveal truth. Dreams can point you towards the truth. So I'm not going to keep this too long. I said there's many dreams that have changed empires. We've talked of Egypt and we've talked of Babylon. But we'll talk also another time of dreams that are impacting nations here in our time. And there's quite a few. There's quite a few. And I've even been given some about some countries, some nations. And actually, I'll just share something. It's about the US and the next elections coming. I've seen that indeed there will be two main candidates or two main parties. And we all know this. This is nothing new. But I saw that a party was, the Blue Party, was creating a story of a candidate. They were creating a story, a completely falsified story of this candidate. I don't know if it's for the 2024 elections or later, but there's a candidate coming that will be completely created from, like in a movie, where they will rewrite it was a man, a rewrite, or where they have rewritten his birth, his where he grew up, or how he grew up, and his character, where everything was completely fake or completely made-believe. It was make-believe. There was a full village of people in this dream I had earlier this year, where it was full of actors. It was full of, if you saw the movie where Jim Carrey was playing, I'm trying to remember the name. The Truman Show. It was like a Truman Show. Versus the candidate in the red team was like a lone walker or a lone ranger, where he was left to his own devices, and it was good enough. He was in one speedy car. It was like a racing car that could go through the woods. It was like a racing car. These one of these top speed cars, these jet engine cars. He entered inside and he was going through the woods, which is actually normally impossible or would create a freak accident. And he was left to do as he will. And it was good enough. So on one side, on the blue team, you had a full village of actors, a Truman Show. And on the other team, you had a lone ranger, one guy just entering in his jet car, red jet car, and was going through the woods and even through the darkness. And that's all I saw. So I guess this means that you should expect to see a lot of deception coming from one party, and also a lot of, I'll not call it independence, but a lone ranger. I don't have better words. And this also speaks of the American empire that is currently divided, that is currently going through a lot of turmoil, where you have deception, but also a lot of independence. It is such dreams that makes you think when you wake up in the morning. I've had many others about some African countries or other places or people, and I believe I will share some. But I just want to encourage you to be, to take more attention of the dreams that you receive, because you may be receiving intelligence from on high, intelligence from the high dimension. Till next time, bye.